Hey everyone, I just want to make this video showing you a new kind of nail design. I did not think of this, I kind of stole it. I saw a picture of it and I loved it. And I had a really good reaction from everyone. For a lot of people saying that they would love to have their nails like that, so I figured I would kind of show you how I think that they did their nails, or I guess how I would do my nails to look like that picture. So, right now on my pinky fingers, I've got Sally Hansen Extreme Wear in Green with Envy. Can't read that, but... And then on my pointer and my ring finger, I have Pure Ice in, let's see here, Gossip. On my middle finger, I have Simple Colors in Aquamarine, and it's kind of a neon blue. It's kind of coming off a little bit dark on here. Not sure why, but... And then on my thumb, I have NYC Long Wearing Enamel, and this is in Purple Pizzazz Frost. So what I'm going to do is I want to do some gradients. So I have my little piece of cosmetic sponge, and on my pinky I want to do the green to this neon blue in color. So I'm going to pull out my Simple Colors in Aquamarine, and I'm going to put that on as a gradient. That's what it looks like. And then what you can also do is, if you wanted for more of a gradient, you can also put the lime green on the other half of this to kind of get them both. But it's up to you. It's kind of I always end up going back and forth with them, depending on how I want it to look and how I want to do it. But you can do it however you want, like however you like it. So I'm gonna finish and keep doing this, get both my pinkies, and I will come back and then show you what I'm gonna do to my ring finger. Alright, so I got both of my pinkies. I don't know if you can hear that, but my phone is going crazy. So both my pinkies with the green and then the blue. I haven't cleaned up my cuticles yet. Keep in mind that this doesn't have to be perfect, because we are going to stamp over this. Alright, so now onto the your ring finger. So I'm going to end up doing a gradient over this pink. That's going to go from the pink on the base to purple in the middle to red on the tip. And I'm going to do these on both of these. Don't do it on your ring or on your pointer finger. Well, you can if you want, but I'm going to switch the pointer finger up a little bit. So, to do this, it's pretty simple. Just the same idea process as doing like 2 colors, but now you're doing 3. So what you could do is you could also put the red on your sponge. I'm not going to. I just like to do one at a time. And then you just keep going back and forth till you kind of get that color that you want. I'm going to keep working on this, get my 2 colors on here, which that purple is really not showing up on camera. It looks really bad on camera, but I'm going to finish this up, come back, and then show you what it looks like, and show you what we're going to do with the blue finger. Alright, So I did like these pink nails with the purple and the red, and it's not showing up at all, but it goes pink to purple to red. And I should probably back up and tell you what I did the gradient in. So I used the gradient in this NYC purple again, and then the very tips I used 60-second Vinyl Shine Rapid Ruby by Rimmel. The stuff works amazing. I love it. Covers like the gradient in like 2 seconds flat. Like super easy. Love it. Would buy more of this if I could find it. Okay, now on to the middle finger. So what I want to do is do this color into the purple. And just keep in mind that this purple, it's kind of hard to get a gradient with it. It's very, it's a dark purple, but it's very thin and very shimmery. So just, expect that when you're doing this. And I found the less times you go over this purple, the better. I found that the more times you go over it, it pulls off more of that purple color, and it just becomes an absolute pain. So, just cover if you have this color, but I mean it is pretty, and they're cheap. I like cheap, but cover your sponge really, really well, and then just dab on. And lighter seems to work better too, I found. You may not like on this one, I don't really have that super nice gradient. And if you want, you can go and take the blue and kind of grade or like sponge over the purple. If you really, really want that gradient, you can do that. Honestly, it doesn't really bother me, but I can kind of show you how you would go about doing that. So you can do something like that. Still isn't perfect. Not a big deal to me. Just for the fact that I'm going to be stamping over this, so you're not really going to be able to tell. And this blue covers really, really nicely. Good brand, good color. So it could be kind of hard to get a really good gradient. I'm not worried about it. Okay. So then now on, make sure you don't touch it either. That's not good. Okay. Under the pink pointers, I'm going to do a pink into an orange. And I have all of my nail polishes like just chilling up here. And I am going to use this Wet n Wild Wet Shine color. And this is called Sunny Side Up. Really pretty orange. And I'm going to sponge this onto my tips. And this is like the perfect pairing with that pink. You can't really see the difference on camera, unfortunately, but it's beautiful. This one too is one of those where less is more, I have found, just by stamping this on. So keep that in mind when you're trying to do gradients. because sometimes when you keep going over them and over them trying to get it perfect, you end up pulling off the color that's below it, and then it just becomes this mess. So, this may not be the manicure you want to do if you're a perfectionist. Some things that you can also do is like take the actual color at the very, very tip, and you can do a swipe of it to really get that, you know, deep color without having it sponged on, but too much work for me. And then on your thumb, I'm going to do a purple to a dark blue to a pink. So the dark blue I'm going to be using is this Pure Ice color again, and this is called All Night Long. Ha! You can't even see it against the black background. It's a dark cobalt blue. It's super pretty. And then after that, I'm going to be stamping on this Pure Ice pink color again. I think Gossip, that's what it's called. So I'm going to stamp these two on my thumbs and come back and show you kind of all the stamping, and then or all the sponging, and then I'll show you the stamp we're going to do over it. Alright, so I did my thumbs with the purple, the dark blue, and the pink. And the pink over this dark blue kind of makes a really pretty purple too. So just keep that in mind depending on, I'm sorry, I had to situate myself, depending on what color to use. So now we're going to do some stamping, and I'm going to use kind of like a leopard print. And this is from Mash Plate 40. It's from their new 2012 bunch, I guess. I don't know. Got this straight up their website at mash.com. If you don't have their place, you can always use a dotting tool set. You can get these cheap at Amazon, eBay, like less than $5. And if you don't have dotting tools, you can also take like a bobby pin, straighten it out, and use that to freehand them on there. Always work. I am lazy, and since I have this, I'm going to stamp with it. And I'm going to use black. This is from Petites. And this is called Night. I don't know which nail to start with. Try to keep this in frame. So just roll it on there. Looks like that. I'm going to do up the rest of my nails in my other hand and show you what that looks like. Alright, I just wanted to show you the finished product. Fortunately, let me see here, maybe I can zoom in and get it. Nope. It's so hard to see, but I have that leopard print stamped on my fingers. Over the gradient. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it gave you some ideas as to how to do your nails. Like, comment my videos, hit the subscribe button. Really appreciate that. And I'll keep making these videos as long as you keep watching.